Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. My name is TJ Leo, your predictions champion.
And my name is Cole 2K. Instead of my title, which should be there, I've got my whiteboard.
Indeed, because today
with a nice little message on it too.
Oh, I can't see it from here.
You can't see it? Oh, let me move it closer.
Yeah, I couldn't see it because of our layout. In the full show, people will be able to see it for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wrestling Renaissance. For those of you who have never watched the show before every WWE PLE, NXT PLE, and AEW pay-per-view, we talk about the build-up to the shows and make our official predictions. And on that's a good start. Subsequent shows, we break down the results, see how we fared in our predictions, and rate each match on the Co-op Entertainment Review scale of 1 to 10. And this weekend is a doozy.
It's a biggin'.
Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a megaton of wrestling.
Large.
It's going to be like 25, 26 matches in a weekend. That's insanity.
Yes.
That's insanity. So this weekend is NXT Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, Evolution, and AEW All In. So what we are going to do for this monumental weekend of wrestling is we're going to break it up a little bit. So we're going to do 2 prediction episodes and 2 results episodes, just to alleviate the longevity of the episodes. But they all represent one predictions title match. So they're all together
with all 4 shows.
One total with all 4 shows, exactly. And this is on the line. Cole's trying to get it back. And boy, this is going to be an interesting one. That's a lot of matches. That's a lot of points.
A lot of points.
Up for grabs. A lot of points.
I'll have to get my Cole 2K math, which is
Cole 2K.
Maybe one step below Steiner math, but
can't be worse than Steiner math. I don't know.
Math nonetheless.
Indeed. Also, have to point out you are wearing a CM Punk shirt.
I am wearing a CM Punk shirt. Yes.
It must be. You must have got that recently because that's his current design.
No, it's an old one. I got it.
Is it really?
When I did the Pro Wrestling Tees monthly crate, probably 5 years ago. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a long one.
So they sort of brought this design back, basically. Yeah, that's dope. I love it. Yeah, I don't have any wrestling tees. They're very, I don't know how they are in the States, but they are expensive in Canada. Very expensive.
30? 25 to $30?
American? Wow. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. In Canadian, that's probably about $50. So,
oh, wow.
That's, yeah, I can't, I'm not paying that for a t-shirt. Like just for a just for the privilege of having a logo. Yeah. I could probably go to like a custom t-shirts company and copy and paste some, some wrestling designs.
I did it for probably about 6 or 8 months. The crate, the monthly crate, the mystery crate, it had 2 shirts, or there were different levels of it. There were different tiers. The one I did was the highest one. It was like $35. Got 2 shirts, a little comic book, some
knickknacks kind of stuff.
Yeah, and some knickknacks. So I did that for about 6 or 8 months, and so I've got probably about 25 to 30 shirts, wrestling shirts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the wrestling shirts. I got the game shirts.
Some of them I wouldn't really wear anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha. Maybe you should wear them on the show just so we can see.
I'll wear them on the show.
Okay, good.
Probably for the AEW prediction show, I'll wear.
Oh.
And maybe switch them out because I got a Okada, Young Bucks, Thunder Rosa.
Oh, Young Bucks.
Do I have Thunder Rosa? No. Yeah. No Thunder Rosa.
That's cool though.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa.
Cool,
yeah.
I'll have to check out Pro Wrestling Tees. I don't know if they have a Canadian store or not.
I don't know,
but I'm sure they ship to Canada. I don't know if they have an actual Canadian store though. That's the key. We can get a lot of stuff shipped here, but it's very expensive to. It's like shipping overseas. You know, even though we're right next door. It's expensive for some reason.
And a problem with the shirts that I have is most of them are black, and I just don't really like black shirts.
Fair.
Extra hot.
Most of mine are black, but I'm in Canada, so it's not usually a problem.
Yeah.
Not usually. Right now it is. Heat wave. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the show. So today is part one of the massive weekend extravaganza of predictions. And we're going to start off with NXT, the Great American Bash, and Saturday night's main event. So let's get into NXT Great American Bash, starting with something that I don't think we're going to do predictions for, but it is part of the show, so I did want to at least mention it.
Wait, what?
Which is the TNA title contract signing segment.
I did not know about this. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they're putting this on the Great American Bash. I assume it's because there's a TNA event coming up.
Slammiversary, I believe it is.
Is it next week, or is it this weekend too?
Not this weekend.
Slammiversary 2025 is July 20th.
Yeah, July 20th.
So it's next weekend. Next weekend,
yeah,
this Sunday.
Yeah. Next weekend.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they wouldn't just have this on NXT on Tuesday.
Yeah, it almost makes me think there's something going to happen.
Yeah, right? It's got to be big enough. Like, maybe it's going to end up being a fatal four-way. Someone else is coming in.
Or maybe they just know that there's going to be more people tuning in for this, and as a way to try to farm viewers for TNA.
Yeah, spotlight on the TNA Championship, on Joe Hendry, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Again, no real predictions for this one. I just wanted to throw it in there and acknowledge that it is a segment in the show. But not a match. So let's get to the first match, which is Javon Evans versus LFG's Jasper Troy. Let's do our prediction first. I need to bring up because I already forget.
Yes, Sam, we are doing the predictions for the greatest main roster show of NXT.
Apparently.
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Wow. That is the biggest gap we've ever had on this show.
It is.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. One of us just well, I think I'm in jeopardy here. I could be in some jeopardy. That's a big swing. All right, so there's really no mega feud here. Jasper Troy just keeps trying to butt into the main event scene to get a title match with Obafemi. And I don't want to say he's been denied it, but he hasn't really got the official.
One.
He had one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He lost.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he lost.
That's right. He did. So he wants a rematch.
I mean, so now he's just kind of been bullying people backstage.
Yeah. Including
Javon, yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay. So why do you think now it's your lowest confidence point? So
it is my lowest confidence.
That's surprising. Okay.
I thought maybe. I mean, obviously Jasper, he's got a big size advantage, right?
Yeah.
Newcomer trying to build him up, but if he beats if he beats Javon, there's nothing left in this, right? To me.
So you think this is like a Javon might kind of pull out the win, but it's not a decisive win, kind of like a roll up type win.
Yeah, and I think this isn't going to be the end of this little feud or story.
Interesting.
And Javon, the last feud he had, he lost to Ethan Page. So I think he kind of needs the win to stay relevant, pretty much. I think
interesting.
He kind of needs the win to keep up any kind of momentum. Otherwise, he kind of falls by the wayside.
I suspect that Jasper is going to get a rematch with with Oba. And Javon's probably going to go after the North American title next, is my guess.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, everyone should be aware that I am a newbie to NXT. I only just recently started watching it, so I could be way off base here. But I feel like they want to keep Jasper looking like a monster, and I just feel like if he loses against Oba, and then he loses against Javon, it's like, okay, why did you even bother debuting him this way? Like this just seems strange to me. So I feel like they want to keep. I feel like they want to keep him. They don't want to make him a joke. So I'm pretty confident that Jasper's going to win this, but we'll see.
Okay. We'll see.
We'll see.
As far as our bonus question.
Yeah, so I do not know these bonus questions ahead of time.
I came up with all the bonus questions.
This is an entirely Cole segment.
Who will be the first to attempt a pinfall?
All right.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. All right, we agree.
All right.
Yeah, I think Javon's going to come firing out the gate and try to get the quick pin.
Yep, think so.
That's how I would book it, for sure.
Yep.
All right.
Although it may take him a little bit of time to knock him
get him on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
see.
the only thing that I hesitated on.
I didn't get to see the full match of Jasper and Oba. How did they do? How did Jasper do? Pretty decently? Not great?
He did okay. Green? I mean, it was a good matchup.
Big guy versus big guy.
Yeah, just because of the size. So they kind of, slapped each other for a while. They just beat on each other for a while really good.
Yeah.
Oba made him look good.
Okay. And Javon could probably make Jasper look real good because Javon's just amazing.
Will bump he will just bump like nothing for Jasper.
I think we talked about it on the last NXT episode where I was like, Javon's kind of the modern day Ziggler.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sells super well. Maybe too well. We will see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next match, which is the Women's North American Championship. Sol Ruca.
Yes.
Defending against Izzy Dame, I believe. Is
Izzy Dame, yes. Better known. Right. Not better known, but Mrs. Braun Breaker currently.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Alrighty.
Soul for 2 and Soul for 3.
Yeah. I think they'll have a good match. I don't think it will be as good as the Kalani Jordan one that I saw last time.
No, I don't think so either.
No. But yeah, I don't see it. I don't see Izzy Dame being the one to lose or to beat Sol Ruca. But you never know.
See, I don't either. Now Sol is going to be in the match on Evolution 2.
Mm-hmm.
The tag match.
Oh, yeah, tag match. Yeah.
Now that I think Izzy might have a shot because I think they may be looking at maybe moving Sol up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just don't.
That's why I only put her at 2. I was like, I can see a shock win here. Because I don't think we're going to see too many title changes on this.
It's like what they did with Stephanie Vaquer when she lost on a regular Tuesday NXT to JC Jane when she lost the title. And then 6 days later, she's in a Money in the Bank qualifying match on Raw.
Yeah. I feel like Sol Ruca might, get into the main event scene of NXT before she goes to...
I hope so. I mean, I don't think she's quite ready, but yeah.
But she's damn good.
Very good. Yep.
All right, what's our bonus question for this one?
For the bonus question, who will be the first to jump off any rope for an attack? Whether it's like a springboard, second rope, of course the top rope, anything. Who will be the first one to propel themselves off a rope for an attack?
And that is a 50-50 one.
Well, obviously, because there's only two people.
Yes. I'm not leaning in one direction over the other. So
see, one's almost too obvious.
Yeah. Okay. Made my decision.
All right.
I've sealed my fate. 3, 2, 1. All right. So far, the bonus questions are a wash.
Yes, they are.
All right. Hopefully my title belt is not hitting the microphone and making noise a whole lot. Let me shove it off to the side here. Maybe that'll help. All right. Next match is the Men's North American Championship. Ethan Page defends against Ricky Saints, and it is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I'm just waiting for him to call it a Peachtree Street fight.
Right? Yeah. All right. Let's do... All right. Good?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh, we differ again. I love it when we differ. All right. Loving it. Loving the differences. All right. So obviously these guys have had a feud for what seems like since Ricky debuted.
At this point.
Yeah. So this must be their rubber match. This must be the end of it.
It should be.
Do we want to do the bonus question before we talk about?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's do the bonus question.
So it is a Falls Count Anywhere match, right?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Will it be anywhere or will it be in the ring?
Oh, interesting.
Will the match finish in the ring? Yes or no?
Will the match finish in the ring? Yes or no?
Because a lot of times we will see in a Falls Count Anywhere match, so everybody can see it, it'll still finish in the ring.
Yeah. This isn't an arena, right? They're not doing this at the NXT PC.
This is at Center Stage Theater, so it's not seating all the way around it.
Interesting.
So it's almost like movie theater shaped.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's why I asked, because I was like, if it's in an arena, I think it would end in the ring.
Yep.
But if it's in a theater, there's a lot of unique things that you could do, like pinning them up on like a balcony seat, if there's like a balcony seat, or like up on the second deck or something like that.
And this
is some interesting stuff.
Center Stage Theater is where they would film a lot of the old NWA shows way back 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, it should be cool to see.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously,
I'm sure they'll talk about that a lot on the telecast. The history of it.
You think they'll mention NWA?
Yeah, definitely.
Have they mentioned NWA on WWE television before?
They have, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess they have in documentaries for sure.
I mean, talking about Pierce and Aldis too, because they were both NWA champions, multi-time.
Oh yeah,
NWA
that's true.
champions. Yeah,
that's true.
And of course,
Yeah.
Cody. I mean, I'm sure they'll mention Dusty, not only for the Great American Bash name, but also just Center Stage Theater.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the World Heavyweight Championship documentary?
I don't know. Doesn't sound familiar.
If you haven't, you should definitely watch it. It is amazing. It does like a history of the World Heavyweight Championship, like the WCW, the one that turned into the WCW one,
Yeah.
and then ended up being the World Heavyweight Championship in WWE. Like they trace it all the way back to Simon Gotch. No, not Simon Gotch.
Frank Gotch.
Frank Gotch. Yeah, that's it. That's
Luke
it. Yeah.
All them.
Yeah, all of them. Like they do the whole thing all the way up through the NWA and Ric Flair and everything. It's very well made. I highly recommend it. I think I don't remember what the actual name of the documentary is called, but highly recommend it. Anyway, yeah, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints. So I went with Ethan Page because my suspicion is that if this is indeed their rubber match, which I have to assume it is after everything they've done at this point, that Ricky's probably going to the main roster after this. That's my guess. So he's going to lose, and then we'll see him pop up on SmackDown probably.
And I'm thinking Ethan's going to be going up, so that's why I picked Ricky.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, this might be like one of the make or break for the winner. This one. It's kind of a big deal.
24 other matches.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I think it should be a good match, though. Kind of looking forward to that feud being over, though.
Probably going to be the sleeper match of the night or the afternoon for WWE in this case.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right.
So I'll tell you all about it. Between today and tomorrow, I'll tell you all about it.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
I just ruined it with a Cody segment. All right, let's move on. All right, we got a tag team match. I believe this is Jordan Grace and Blake Moreau versus Fatal Influences. Everybody but JC Jane, I think. Correct. It's not a handicap match, right?
Alan Henley and Jasmine Nix.
Okay. Let's do our prediction. Three, two, one. Oh my god. Wow. The differences are incredible. I love it. Well, I think so far there's going to be a very clear winner. All right, when you're done recording
that one, right? Yeah, you went for one.
Yeah, Blake and Grace for one.
All right, bonus question?
Bonus question.
All right. How do I word it?
You do indeed have to be specific. Can't be any room for interpretation on these bonus questions.
I mean, by your prediction on the winner, I can kind of pretty much tell what your answer is going to be.
Okay.
Will there be tension or confusion between Jordan and Blake that will cost them the match? Say Blake goes to hit Fallon and hits Jordan instead, and
that costs him the match.
And that costs him the match, something like that.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Obviously, if they're winning the match, nothing's going to cost them the match.
Yeah. So I do think there will be a moment like that, or there will be some dissension, but I don't think it will cost them the match. Is this Blake's first match?
This is Blake's first match,
which leads me to believe that I'm right. I can't see Blake losing her first match, and I can't see Jordan getting pinned by one of the other two. So, I mean, I guess it could happen with like a dirty pin,
but I do see it as a way to have a new feud.
Yeah.
Especially, since Jordan has a title match with JC on Evolution, that could put Blake as the first contender for that title if Jordan wins.
Who's JC facing?
Jordan Grace on Sunday at Evolution.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Jordan Grace does her finisher and somehow gets tagged out by Blake, and then Blake gets the pin. Blake gets the win. Yeah. And then Blake Monroe's going to be kind of like intertwined with this match at Evolution.
I mean,
or
rumors
somehow,
rumors in the sheets are saying that Blake's supposed to be turning heel.
I can see that.
I mean, in AEW, Mariah was definitely a better heel than she was a babyface.
Yeah.
In that feud with Tony, so
makes sense to me.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. So I think that could go, them losing and having something like that cost them, and Jordan wins on Sunday, and that sets up Blake for a feud with her, with Jordan for the title.
You're not doing much for your pick.
Oh, I am, because Fatal Influence is going to win the tag match.
Okay.
And there's going to be tension between them.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess either way, there ends up being an sort of an involvement of tension between the parties.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of how that tension is going to come about.
Right.
And I think one of us is guaranteed to be right. I don't see this match going any other way than those two potential options.
Right.
All right, let's move forward. Next up is what I'm assuming is the main event. Obafemi versus, let me see if I can pronounce this, Yoshiki Inamura?
Yes.
Okay.
Yoshiki Inamura.
Okay. Three, two, one. Yeah. I kind of wish this wasn't the main event, because it's the most predictable one, which makes me wonder if they're going to throw us a curveball. And like Jasper Troy wins his match against Javon Evans and then screws Oba out of the title, and then him and Oba feud like non-title-ish.
I mean, I don't see any way that Oba loses the title to Inamura.
Yeah.
If it was a non-title match, maybe, but not a title match.
I don't even know who this guy is. Who is he?
So he's the one that they had from
Pro Wrestling is this Noah? The guy they borrowed? Yeah. Okay.
That's the one.
Yeah. I don't see him getting the title either. Like,
no,
he's just going to be champion and stick around for a while. Like, I just,
I don't.
He's not the man to beat Oba. I don't think.
Good Lord, no.
What's your bonus?
Oh, bonus on this one is after the match. Will there be a surprise debut or any kind of a surprise after the match? A surprise return, a surprise debut, anything like that? Or will the aftermatch go off without any hitch?
Oh man, I have two thoughts in my brain here. What could happen? Oh, do I go with what do I go with? I'm gonna go with my gut here. Go with my gut. Okay, so what is the wording of the question? So I make sure I get my answer correct.
Will there be any kind of a surprise announcement, surprise debut, any kind of a
furthering of Obafemi's story, basically?
Right.
Furthering the title scene.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I would actually be surprised. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I give it a 50-50 chance this isn't the main event.
That's exactly why I said no, because I don't think it's going to be the main event.
Yeah, I suspect that the North American Men's Championship is going to be the main event.
That's what I think too.
Yeah, it's the biggest feud of the 5 matches, and to end on a Falls Count Anywhere match, that's just a big rubber match ending. I can see this opening the show.
Yeah, or maybe go third.
Oof, I wouldn't put it in the. I mean, I wouldn't put it in the middle. The problem is, no matter where you put it, if it's not the main event, people know Opa's going to win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They should know that he's not going to win.
And I think that's why it won't be the main event.
And then but then if they put it on last, they'll think, oh, well, he's going to win, but something's going to happen afterwards.
Yeah, but I don't think anything will. Like I said, unless Jasper Troy ambushes him, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. And like I said, I don't know. We'll see. It's a mystery. It feels like a throwaway title match.
Kind of does.
Which is kind of weird because it's like, I mean, Oba's kind of running out of people to fight. He's been champion for so long. So we'll see how it goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is NXT Great American Bash Atlanta. Our predictions are locked in, and now we need to do Saturday night's main event, which at the moment, as of this recording, sadly, only has 3 matches booked. I don't know what that means. I assume that we're going to get a 4th match on SmackDown, but we can't really do confidence points for it because it would just shuffle everything around and make this recording pointless. So if there is indeed a 4th match announced, we will do a prediction, but it will be not recorded, and it will only be worth 1 point.
Yep.
Okay. So let's move into the first match that is confirmed, which is LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. And we are resetting our confidence points for each show. So there's only three confidence points for Saturday's main event.
No. Dude.
This title belt is itchy. Just got to say that. I don't know why.
You won't have it for much longer, so it'll be all right. Oh.
Yeah, we will see, sir. We will see.
All right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, what is happening? Wow. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yours was 3?
Yep.
Ooh.
Rollins for 3.
All right.
And a bonus question.
So it's a 2-hour show, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 2-hour show. Only three matches announced. How long will the match go? Over, under 20 minutes? How many commercial breaks?
Yeah, do commercial breaks count?
Over under 20 minutes. They do.
Ooh, I'm second guessing myself now. I'm changing my answer. Uh-oh. This could be a bad decision. It's only worth 1 point. That can make a difference, though. You never know. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I did change it. Damn it. Okay. So their feud is kind of weird. Seth and his gang, which still hasn't been named. Unbelievable.
No, they have not been named.
Yeah, the Seth Riders, as you call them.
Yes.
They've been feuding with a lot of people. There's like 5 people they've been feuding with. They've been feuding with Punk. They've been feuding with Penta, LA Knight. Who else? There's 2 others. Sami Zayn, and there's one other person they were feuding with.
Well, Roman, right after WrestleMania, on Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah, there was a 4th person though. Was it Jay?
Jay. Oh yeah, Jay.
Jay was involved too. Yeah.
I thought you said him.
Yeah, I forgot about Jay because Jay's everywhere. Jay's over on SmackDown doing stuff with Solo and doing stuff with Seth. Like he's everywhere. They're like, I don't know what to do with Jay. Just send him everywhere.
Except in a world title match, thankfully.
Instead of a world title match, yep. I think this will be a good match, but here's why I went with over. I went with over because I suspect that the reason that we might only get 3 matches is because there's going to be a shitload of interference in this match. I think we're going to get the Bronze, the Pentas, everyone's just going to get involved, and it's going to be just an absolute clusterfuck of craziness.
You think we get Roman back?
No.
No?
No.
Atlanta.
If this was the main event, I would say so. But I don't like this. To me, feels like a show opener, and I just don't see them having Roman return in a show opener. You know,
I'm making an executive decision.
Oh,
yes, I'm an executive now.
An EVP.
Yes. There will be one additional bonus question for this Saturday night's main event.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it attached to a match?
No.
Okay. So you're saving that for the end?
Yes. I'm going to save it for the end.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting. I will allow it, sir.
All right.
Sounds good.
I've got to come up with any way I can to get enough points to win my title back.
Hey, I got the same chances you do, man.
That's right.
I got the same chances. All right. Yeah, so I think this will be a good match. Hopefully it's the start of LA Knight actually moving to Raw instead of being on SmackDown, where he's faced the entire roster at this point.
I hope so too. I mean, they normally by now we've gotten the draft, whatever that is these days. I hope they do something, or just come out and say, there's no hard brand split anymore, because it's confusing. Because LA Knight is a SmackDown person.
Yeah, they don't really ever explain why he's
they don't
allowed to do what he does.
I mean, it kind of made sense going into WrestleMania, but since then it's not. No.
Yeah, there's been no border.
Nope.
Yeah, I guess the rumor was that they were saving the draft for the new season of Raw and SmackDown, which is usually in September.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird timing for a draft. I feel like the draft is best suited for like 2 weeks after Mania or something like that.
Yeah, kind of the reset, the new year type deal.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. All right, let's move on to the second match, which is Randy Orton versus the returning Drew McIntyre. Oh, I'm having second thoughts on this one. Crap. All right. Good?
I'm good.
3, 2, 1. Okay, we're on the same page, but kind of. Neither of us is super confident. Yeah, Drew needs a win. Drew's been taking the shit. I mean, I feel like I've been saying that for like 2 years.
Not the last we saw him because he was on SmackDown on Friday, but the last we saw him, he went out on his back in a cage match with Priest. He lost that.
He got wrecked. Yeah, he got wrecked by Priest definitively.
So, my opinion, they didn't bring him back to lose his first match.
Agreed. But a win over Randy's huge for him.
I know, win over Randy. And Randy took a loss 2 weeks ago to Cody. And I think Randy losing again will kind of drive him a little bit darker into a heel Randy.
Yeah, let's get that deadly Viper RKO punting heads.
Viper.
Yeah. Let's do that. I like it.
So I'm thinking that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't see an Orton win here. There's no reason for him to win. I don't know where these two are going into SummerSlam. That's the other problem, unless this feud's continuing. But I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, they could go into SummerSlam too.
Neither of them has a direction. It's weird.
Yeah, and just like the first match, this one could go 20 minutes easily and be great.
Yep. Yeah, these two can put it on a banger.
Put
on a banger.
Bonus question.
Oh yeah, I didn't even ask that. That's my bad.
Will there be more Claymore kicks hit, or more RKOs hit?
Ooh, deadly.
Kind of outside the box questions, huh? Make you think.
I like that one.
And there are only 2 choices for all these 2, so
yeah,
that's why I kind of like them. Oh.
Ready?
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. The differences are stacking up.
It's good though.
It is good.
Makes it funner to watch this stuff because
makes it exciting.
The
like it.
Build
makes
up
the
to
show
it.
Better too.
Yeah, because the build up to all these hasn't been great.
No. So we got to make our own hype.
That's right. Make our own fun into watching it.
Indeed. All right, let's get to the main event.
That's probably going to be the match quality of the night match for me.
I think so.
Is this one?
I would agree with that. It definitely won't be the next one. Which is, of course, the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther versus Goldberg in his retirement match? Question mark? I don't like this one. but I know we've both picked 1 point. Pretty confident on that.
No?
No? Oh.
Nope.
What? 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Wow.
See, with you going 1, I thought it was going to be Goldberg.
Honestly, I can see it going both ways, so that's why I only went with 1 point. Because it was just like, I don't know, man. All right, what's the bonus for this one? I'm curious about.
What is Gunther known for the most?
His chops.
Will there be over or under 4.5? So will there be 5 or more, or 4 or less? Over, under 4.5. And that's Gunther chops to Goldberg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Under.
What is happening? What is happening?
Man.
This might go on record as the most differences we've ever had on a show. And the biggest gap, too.
I'd be interested to see what the biggest gap was.
I mean, it's got to be that first one, right? 5-1. I went the highest.
No, I mean like the total points.
Total points. It might be this one. It might be this one
now. I mean, there's definitely the opportunity for this one with just the number of matches.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Gunther's. I can picture a world where Goldberg wins, and like Seth Rollins comes out and cashes in and wins the title, or I can see them having a rematch at SummerSlam and Gunther wins his title back. But I really do feel like this is the end of the road for Goldberg. I really do feel like he wants to retire in his hometown. And I just think he would do the right thing and put over Gunther. And I can see him, being left in the ring to get a standing ovation after the match. And I think that's what's going to happen.
I mean, he's definitely not the type of person that would, want to go out winning the championship.
No, I don't think so.
He's not that kind of person.
No.
But
there is a chance.
There is a chance. I mean,
it's not zero.
I mean, you can see Seth Rollins is obviously going to be there. Is he going to attempt to cash in?
Yeah, there is that. I mean, maybe he will attempt and fail.
I mean, there was my idea that I had that Seth comes out, tries to cash in, and Braun Breaker's there with him, and Braun spears Goldberg, and Seth cashes in, wins a match, and it's not Goldberg's last match, and he has
sets up him and
Braun for SummerSlam, and that would be Goldberg's last match where he puts Braun Breaker over and kind of passes down the spear officially. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see both for sure. I just don't know if. Where's SummerSlam? New Jersey?
New York, New Jersey.
I don't know. I think
it's
him retiring in Atlanta is too good.
It is. I think. I mean, right across the street from where the Georgia Dome used to be, where he won the title from Hogan in front of 40,000 people.
Plus, this is the main event. For him to retire in the main event's probably better than him retiring in like the middle of the show.
I mean, not only the main event, Saturday night's main event.
Yeah. Because I can't see this being the main event of SummerSlam night 1 or 2. It just doesn't strike me as that. Or sorry, even Braun Breaker.
No. I mean, it definitely wouldn't be a main event. It would fit somewhere in the middle. But I mean, this is the first 2-night SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I mean, having a big name like Goldberg, and I mean, Roman's not back yet. Is he going to wait until SummerSlam to come back, or is he going to come back before SummerSlam so we can have a match?
Yeah, that's the question. Because he's returned at SummerSlam, I feel like 3 times.
Yeah.
It's his thing. That's what he does. He shows up after a match.
He's gone from WrestleMania till SummerSlam and then comes back.
Yeah. Works half the year. Bastard.
That's right.
Okay. Well, we'll see. All right. What is your epic
My epic bonus question that I just thought of. Which match will Jesse the Body Ventura do commentary on?
Oh, shit. I forgot he was going to do commentary. Oh, I hate him. I hate him.
Which match will be the Jesse the Body match?
What do you remember what match he did the first time? I know he did Priest and Drew last time.
Yeah, remember what he did with the ref. He was hot.
Yeah, he was. Finish. Yeah, he walked out the door. What is that? Yeah, I don't remember what he did.
Look it up real quick.
I mean, there's been a lot of Saturday Night's main events, so Has there been? How many has there been? Been like 3 or 4. God, they all blur together.
Let's see.
There's also no gimmick match on this show, I've noticed. I mean, there's only 3 matches, so it's kind of hard to...
There's no women's match.
Well, that makes sense to me, though, with Evolution being on the weekend.
Yeah, but still, with only 3 matches, I think...
I feel like if there is a 4th match, it'll be a tag team match. Maybe it'll be the Wyatt Shits versus Montez and Angelo.
Let's see. And of course, he did the steel cage match.
Yeah.
Which one did he do? Did he do the Braun Strowman one?
I don't know. I can't remember him other than when he was up at the front on stage. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. Got like a...
Bless you.
It's not here yet, but I appreciate the pre-blush. Pre-blush? The heck is happening? Pre-bless. If you can't find it.
He did the Cody match in the first one, I think.
Oh, yeah, he did, because he was talking about like Dusty Rhodes and all that.
Yeah. But who was that against?
I don't know. Cody and... Solo? Maybe?
Something.
I don't know. Okay.
No. Either way, which one will you do commentary on?
This one's tough. Jeez, it's such a gamble. Remind me never to use black again.
Don't use black again.
It's an awful color to use. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let me disagree again. The reason I didn't pick Orton and Drew was because he did Drew's match last time. So I'm thinking they want to do something different. I just hope to frickin' the God above that he doesn't do Gunther and Goldberg.
I know. That's what I'm hoping too.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be the main event. I don't think he'd do the main event.
No. Too much importance on that.
And I do think Seth and LA Knight will go first. So I don't think it would be the first.
I know. That's what's worrying me a bit.
Yes, he did do the Drew match. But he does have history of calling Cowboy Bob Orton's matches.
Oh, yeah. So there's no real history for him to talk about with LA Knight and Seth.
Yeah, so I think that'll kind of tie into him being commentator.
Although he did do Drew and Priest, and there's no history there. So,
and apparently he doesn't know history of cage match either.
No. Yeah. You could walk out the door? Since when? I don't know. 20 years. All right. Is that it? Are we good?
I think that's it.
Do we know if there is a rumored 4th match of like what it could be? Like I said, the only one I could think of is maybe the Wyatt Shits versus.
I thought maybe Dominic against AJ for the Intercontinental title, because that was originally supposed to be Saudi.
If he's ready.
If he's medically cleared.
I don't know if that's still I don't know if that's a legit injury or if it's just a storyline. I have no idea at this point.
Walking around with his doctor's note on Raw Dominic is, and that he did again on Monday. And if they were going to announce a match, it would have been either on Raw or in the next day. And we're recording this on a Wednesday, so there's
probably
no word yet
for SummerSlam.
Right.
Is my guess. Yeah. So like, what on SmackDown doesn't have a match? I mean, we know I think Aleister Black and Truth are having a match on SmackDown, so I guess it's possible we get Black and Priest, but I think they'll save that for SummerSlam too.
Is there a women's U.S. title match on Sunday?
No.
They could have.
I don't think so.
That match.
Who's the U.S. champ?
Julia.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely doesn't have a match.
No, because she's in the Battle Royal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
So she won't be at Saturday night's main event. Yeah, I don't know.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah, the tag match is the only one that I can see making any sort of sense.
It seems like tag matches, unless they're on a big PLE, only do tag matches, tag title matches on Raw and SmackDown.
Raw. Yeah. No idea. I guess we'll find out in 48 hours from this recording.
Yep.
Weird. Very weird.
If there's something added, we will have that end up being part of our predictions.
And we will talk about that on the results show next week.
All
right, ladies and gentlemen.
One of the
results show.
Results shows, yes.
Yeah, indeed. Because this is only part 1 of our predictions episode for this weekend. Tomorrow we will be recording the WWE Evolution and AEW All in Texas prediction show, which is a lot larger.
Yeah, smart us. We booked the shows with the two smallest number of matches in one, and the larger number of matches for both events in the second episode. So,
yeah, we're smart like that.
Yes, we are. We're dedicated.
Yeah, that's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do.
That's how we roll. All right,
so this is on the line. We will see this weekend how we did on our predictions today. And next week we'll do, again, 2 separate episodes reviewing the results of these shows. So, if you want to follow me on socials, I am at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
I am at Cole2K on the BlueSky and X.
You can email us at co.op.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server. The link is in the description. Myself, Cole, Sim31, and so many others are in there, chatting about video games, chatting about wrestling, chatting about world events. It's all good fun in there. So join us or die, as they say. Join us or die. All right, Cole, do you have an outro to take us out today?
Oh, don't I?
Oh, God, Lord. Strap in, people.
Let's strap in. So that's going to do it for our breakdown of the Great American Bash and Saturday night's main event. And just like Goldberg, we didn't come to talk. We came to dominate. We stomped through predictions like they were local jobbers in 1998. Sparks flew, heads got butted, and the streak of bad takes might just continue. So until next time, breathe in smoke, walk through the pyro, and remember, you're next.
Oh.